Hi guys, this afternoon, as promised, I'm going to show you how I make my Dauphinoise potatoes. It's perhaps not the most traditional method to make them, but they do taste just the same, and also it's a lot quicker. So let's start by showing you the ingredients. The ingredients are for 4 people, but I'm only doing it for 2. A kilo of peeled potatoes. King Edward's or Maris Piper would be really good. 2 garlic cloves. I like garlic, so I'm using 2 even though it's just for the 2 of us. And 250 ml of cream and 250 ml of milk mixed. Again, because it's just for the 2 of us, I've halved that. So we start off by slicing our potatoes, and the safest way to slice the potatoes in gosh, I'm sorry, I'm getting all tongue-tied, aren't I? Uniform slices is to use a mandolin. If you've got excellent knife skills, then by all means, let me just organise myself here. By all means, slice them yourself. You know, if you can keep them all of a similar size, slice them yourself. But me, I can't, so I use a mandolin. Now, I just need to adjust the thickness of my mandolin, and I can do that just by turning this button here. Pull it out and turn it. Right, okay, so use the guard with your mandolin as well. So this here, stick your potato on it, come down, and we shall pop that in there and get slicing. Right, I'll just show you, get my hand, and we have nice uniform slices. So I'll carry on and do this, and I'll come back to you when this is all done. Right then, because this slices so well, I've actually only needed to use 2 potatoes, but you can see there is quite a lot there just from 2 potatoes. So I'm just going to leave those to one side, take this off, move it out of the way, ready to be washed up. Be very careful when washing it up. And I now need some sliced garlic, and surprise, surprise, I've got a little mandolin that does that. Here it is. So I'm just going to thinly slice some garlic on this. With this one there is no guard, so just be very careful that you don't cut your fingers, and I'm praying that with you lot watching I don't cut my fingers. Okay, so that's 1. And 2. Okay, and again, I hope you can see how finely that garlic is actually sliced. So now I need my stovetop. As always, when I'm demonstrating for you guys, I'm going to be using my portable induction hob. So it's brilliant, it really is good, but it cooks very quickly, cooks much quicker than my actual induction hob, so I have to be aware. So pot on, hand on, because otherwise I'll be touching it with my hands and I can hear you all moaning now. Right, so we're on, power's on, and we shall just turn it down as low as it goes, because we want to do this gently. We're going to put the cream and the milk into the pan. It looks a bit yucky, that cream. Please don't worry about it. It's this silly lady here purchased the extra thick double cream. I don't know if that actually does make me silly, because it's lovely, isn't it, extra thick double cream. But so I just need that to start warming through, and I'm going to add in the garlic. The garlic is going to infuse into the cream and milk mixture. Now I can add in the potatoes. Try and separate them out if you can, but it's not the end of the world if you can't. This is just starting to part bake, part cook the potatoes, so that they don't need so long in the actual oven. So when you think about it, if you haven't got your oven on for so long, you're saving money too, aren't you? So it does get incredibly hot incredibly quickly, this one. So 5 minutes to soften up. In they go. Has got a timer and I need to remember how to do it, and guess who can't? 5 minutes, there we go. Right, and I can actually just keep an eye, because I don't want it catching like it already is. Oh, and if I drop something on here, right, because it's induction, it's not going to burn, because the only things that are getting hot is the actual pan that is magnetic. So I can touch it, it's warm, but it's not going to burn me. Not that I suggest you do that. Right, and again, we're just going to leave that for the 5 minutes, okay? Okay then, the 5 minutes is up, and I have buttered a small dish. You can use any size dish, but you want it to be quite shallow. You want the potatoes to fit. You don't want any gaps. So buttered a small dish. Now we'll come down and you can see again they've softened slightly. Okay, and what I need to do is to remove the potatoes and just try and get them layered. Don't want too much liquid at the moment. Get them layered into this dish. So obviously remember, in there we've got the potatoes and we've got the garlic. So I forgot to add any seasoning, so I'm just going to use some white pepper. White pepper because I want this to be quite a white dish. So, and white pepper's got quite a kick to it, believe it or not. I know I tend to use black pepper a lot, but white pepper's got quite a kick. And some salt and pepper on everything. Well, not desserts, before somebody gets clever. Dawn. Okay, so put those in there. I'm going to move them about a little bit with a fork or something in a moment. just so that I get nice layers. Right, I can put this on here. Right, that's still warm, but it's not hot that it's going to burn me. So let's just try and get the top looking pretty tidy. There we go. And then anything you've got left, you just pour over the top. So that unctuous cream, garlic and milk mixture is beautifully over your potatoes. You can only see the bottom of my pan, can't you? What a wally. Right, that and you need a spoon, because typically there's one bit that won't come out. Okay, now, believe it or not, I'm just going to do a little bit more seasoning, because potatoes can be quite bland really, and they do need seasoning. And look at me, just automatically went to grab the black pepper then, didn't I? Another sprinkle of white pepper. Is any coming out? Yes it is. Right, now that is all there is to it. What I will do when it's time to cook them, I will preheat my oven to 190°C, pop these in and cook them for about 30 minutes. If they're not browning, I'll up the temperature a little and cook them for another 5 minutes until we get a nice golden colour on the top. You can just, we will see how I slice them, how I serve them later. You can obviously just scoop them out, but I'm going to do something a little bit fancy because hey, it's me. It wouldn't be me if I wasn't trying to be flash, would it? So I'll come back to you when I put them in. Okay, see you soon. And I meant to say, the sharp-eyed amongst you may have noticed that the saucepan suddenly changed sizes, didn't it, whilst I was cooking those potatoes? Well, the saucepan I was using didn't have a wide enough base to get most of the potatoes actually completely infused in the creamy milk mixture, so I changed to my larger saucepan. It's not 2 takes, it's the same take, okay? Right, I'm back. Not sure if you can hear me because I've got the extractor fan on because I'm actually cooking dinner now. But I just thought I'd give you a quick sneaky peek, if I can, at the Dauphinoise potatoes. They've got about another 7 minutes to go. And they are colouring. I think what I might do is turn it up just slightly. I've also got some tomatoes in there. They've got salt, pepper, garlic powder and basil on them and a little bit of oil, so they're to go along with today's dinner. So I will catch you when this is all cooked. Okay, we are just about cooked. 3 seconds. This is another thing I love about the Ninja, it counts down. Don't even have to set, you do set a timer, but not time the timer. Okay, so this looks ready and absolutely scrumptious. So let's come down. Oh, can you see that? I think I brought you too far down. Right, so I'm going to leave that just for a couple of minutes before I serve it. Just like anything, it's best if it's left to rest for a minute or so before you do serve. So, oh, smoky in here. Right, so tonight's dinner is actually steak that we bought from Sherwood Foods. Haven't had it obviously, so I can't tell you what it's like, but it looks nice. I've got a piece of sirloin and Steve has a piece of ribeye. Having it with Dauphinoise potatoes, asparagus and griddled, they're not mushrooms, they're tomatoes, griddled tomatoes, so fingers crossed it all tastes good. What I'll do is I'll come back to you when we dish up. Right then, we are all dished up. Steve's actually got his dinner. I'm just going to show you mine. And can you see the layers and the cream and the, well, you can't see the garlic because it's so thin, but you've got the potatoes, the cream, the milk, and that's all lovely. I used a small pastry cutter to cut out this because it just looks a bit nicer than just having it slapped on your plate, doesn't it? Well, I think it does. And let's get round to it. There we go. You can just see the Dauphinoise there. And as I say, it's with a nice piece of sirloin steak, which I cooked in the Ninja Foodie Grill Max. No, I didn't. I'm lying. I cooked it on my griddle pan. I cooked the Dauphinoise in my Ninja Foodie Grill. But the steak could just as easily been cooked on a barbecue. So, fingers crossed, it all tastes okay. I mean, personally, I think it looks rather nice. So, let's just see how we go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being in the kitchen with Pen. And I hope to see you again very soon. Don't forget, if you do like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.